Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is attorney Sonia Peterkin. I am an immigration attorney, and today we're going to discuss, can men file a VAWA petition to obtain their green card without their abusive spouse's help? The answer to that question is yes. So let's dive right in and get some more information about how you can actually obtain your green card through the Violence Against Women Act. Men have a very difficult time being able to admit or come to terms with, or even to realize that they are in abusive relationships. Signs that you are in an abusive relationship include when your spouse humiliates you, belittles you, verbally abuses you with threats and insults, prevents you from being able to see your children, tracking your whereabouts, controlling where you go and who you see, controlling how you spend money, and manipulating you. The issue is further compounded when the victim does not have lawful immigration status. The abuser will oftentimes use the victim's undocumented immigration status as a tool to further manipulate and control their spouse. They do that by threatening to have them deported, threatening to take their children away. So they try to manipulate their spouse by using their undocumented status. VAWA, the Violence Against Women Act, is a very special and unique law that provides protections to victims of domestic violence. Through the Violence Against Women Act, an undocumented immigrant may self-petition for their own green card without their spouse's knowledge, cooperation, or consent. And the entire process is completely confidential. When you file a VAWA application, the purpose is to give the victim a sense of empowerment and ability to have some control over their lives so that they don't have to remain in the abusive relationship by relying on their spouse for their immigration status. If your abusive spouse has refused to file your green card application, or you do have a green card application already pending based on this marriage, you should consider filing a VAWA petition. When you file a green card application based on marriage, your spouse has to be a part of the entire process. Okay, if at any point your spouse decides that they no longer want to go through with this petition for you, or they decide not to show up at the interview or to withdraw the petition, then you have a problem, because your green card application cannot be approved without your spouse's participation. But at this point, many marriage-based green card cases are pending for several months, sometimes a year, sometimes more, depending on the jurisdiction and the particular circumstances of your case. So if you are in a situation where your abusive spouse is constantly threatening to have you deported, constantly threatening to leave you, constantly threatening to have the children taken away from you, then you really have to stop and consider whether your spouse really has your best interest at heart. Because if they don't, they may pull out of the process at any point in time and leave you in a very difficult situation. So you have to really consider, given everything that's at stake, given the length of time that these applications are normally pending, is your spouse really going to go through with the entire process? Do they really have your best interest at heart? If not, you should really consider filing an application for VAWA status. Even if you and your spouse have already filed a green card application, you may still pursue a VAWA application while that application is still processing. What we normally do is request that the I-485 green card application be held in abeyance or paused while you pursue your VAWA application. Once your VAWA application is approved and you receive VAWA status, then you could then resume processing of the I-45 application that was previously filed. If you have any questions about how this entire process works, or whether you would even qualify for self-petitioning for your green card under the Violence Against Women Act, give my office a call. My number is below. The number is 321-325-1125. And you may also visit me on my website at www.sapeterkinlaw.com. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you like this content and you want to hear more of it, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching.